Hey guys, this is Courtney and Humberto with GrayLaw TV, and today we're going to do a mock I-751 interview waiver for removal of conditions. So this is what happens when you've gotten married to a U.S. citizen, and then you apply for your green card. You've been married for less than 2 years, and so they give you a conditional green card. Then you have to go back at the end of the 2 years and remove the condition so you can get your permanent 10-year green card. And they want to see that you're still married, or if you're not married anymore, that's okay, but you have to show them that your marriage was legitimate.
Exactly. So, the bottom line is you can file on your own. So this is a waiver interview. So the marriage broke down, there's a couple of different circumstances. Earlier I did a video on exactly what the I-751 waiver is. We've already seen that segment because we'll play that before this segment. So this is the mock interview for the waiver. Alrighty. So we're going to get into character here, right? And this is Courtney Morgan from Brazil, and I'm the officer. So I'm going to be a little bit tough. I'm going to be nice, but a little bit tough. And you're going to see what not to do here. Okay? The petition and the interview is usually based on credibility. That's the most important point.
Right.
You have to be credible. You're there by yourself. You have to tell your story. What happened with the marriage? Okay, that's
And I'm
most
pretty
important.
incredible, so.
You are incredible. All righty. Hello, Miss Morgan. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, do you know why you're here today?
I think to get my green card renewed or something like that.
Okay, that's correct. And where's your husband?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you spoke to your husband?
Oh, it was months ago, thank God.
Why, thank God.
He's horrible.
He's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into some facts, and I'm going to take some notes, okay? Because
Okay.
this is really important. And so I'm going to place you under oath. Would you raise your right hand, please? Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And you understand this interview is under penalty of perjury. If you lie, there could be some severe consequences.
Like what?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So the consequences are you could be found permanently barred from ever applying for another application again to the USA.
Okay.
Okay? Do you want to continue, or would you like to withdraw your application?
I think I want to continue.
Okay, very good. So, when did you first meet your husband?
Beginning of 2017, end of 2016, maybe the end of 2016.
The end of 2016?
I think so.
Are you guessing?
I don't know.
When you first met him?
I think it was like before Christmas, 2016, like the end of 2016.
The end of 2016?
Yeah.
Okay. And when were you married?
I don't know, like 6 weeks later.
Why so fast?
We were in love. We're stupid. I don't know.
How can you fall in love in 6 weeks?
Oh, we fell in love in like 2 days.
Okay. Okay. And so you got the green card. I'm looking here. The conditional green card you got in 2017. So when did you file this application?
Like a few days after we got married. Like right when we got their certificate.
So you met him, you dated for a couple of weeks, you got married, and you filed immediately after. What was your intention prior to filing for the first green card? Was your intention to defraud the U.S. government?
No.
Because you had things going pretty quickly here. Okay, so you received the conditional green card, and so how long did you live together?
Maybe like a year, maybe a little less than a year.
So far, I'm kind of feeling that you're not being very honest, and I must remind you.
Why?
Because there's inconsistencies with information that I have received from reliable sources within the government who's investigated your case, and you're contradicting what that evidence might suggest. So
Well, we were married. I mean, it was short. It was like Kardashian style, but like we were married.
Ma'am, when I speak, please, you just be quiet, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a chance here, but if you don't remember something, don't guess, please, because I have all the information here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now,
I have it all here.
so what is the exact date of your separation from your husband?
The exact date, I don't know, like the day of the week or anything, but like it was, I think like it was end of summer, so it was like September
Of what year?
of 2017.
So you got your green card, your conditional green card, in late 2017, and you separated shortly
Around
thereafter.
the same time. We were fighting at the interview, I remember that.
Because earlier you said you lived with him for a year.
Almost a year. We were together for almost a year.
Yeah. Okay. My notes from an investigation shows that immediately after you received your green card, you separated from your husband.
No. We were together for about a year.
About a year? Well, the investigator says that at the apartment that you claim you were last living, that they went to the manager and they said that they have not seen your husband for 2 years.
Oh, I don't know why they would say that. I mean, he wasn't on the lease. Like the lease was my lease.
And why was he not on the lease?
Because, I mean, that's just the way it worked. He has like bad credit, and so we put it in my name. And I was at the first one. I was living there, and so then he moved in with me. We didn't really tell the landlord.
We'll get to the places of residence later. Okay. Have you ever met his parents?
No, I never met his parents.
Where do they live? Do you know?
I think they live in Kansas.
Did he ever talk about that?
Not really. He didn't really talk too much about his childhood or his past. I think there was something there.
Did you ever ask him?
Yeah, I tried to, but he wasn't really chatty. He was really about like living for today and that kind of thing.
Does he have siblings?
I think maybe he has a sister. But he
Did you ever meet the sister?
No.
No?
No, I never met anyone.
Has he met your family?
No, they're in Brazil.
And they don't have visitor visas to come to the U.S.?
No.
Any Skype calls? Any FaceTime?
Like I FaceTime with my mom, and so they've chatted like once or twice. She thought he was cute. She doesn't really care.
So where have you lived in the last 3 years after you met your former spouse?
I've had like 3 different apartments.
Okay, and has he lived with you in all 3 of those apartments?
No, because we were only together for a year, so.
Did he live with you at an apartment
Yes.
for the year?
Yes.
And which apartment was that? Number 1, 2, or 3?
That was the first one.
The first apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. And what dates did you live at that apartment?
So I moved in there before I met him, and then he moved out, I think like September of 2017. He moved in with me like a week after we met.
Okay. When did you file for your divorce? Or have you?
Like a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah.
Do you understand that your case can be denied because you're not divorced from your U.S. citizen
right.
husband?
They're like, you filed late, and then like, well, I'm not divorced, and I have to be divorced to file this. And then they're like, but you can't get this unless you're divorced. So it's like I feel like I'm stuck. So I'm just filing so you guys know what I plan on doing.
So this year is 2020.
Yep.
You separated late 2017.
Yep.
So it's been 3 years.
It's expensive.
You didn't have the money to file a divorce?
No, and like, you know, sometimes things linger.
How much did that divorce cost you?
Like $500.
Did you file or did he file?
I filed.
And you couldn't afford $500 in 3 years?
No, I mean, it sounds like in 3 years maybe I could have put stuff away, but it's like pay $500 right now, and I just never have it.
Okay, well,
I'm a nanny. I don't make a lot of money.
So this case is going to be continued, and we're going to give you 90 days to get your final divorce decree, and if you don't, your case will be denied and you'll be placed under deportation proceedings.
And then what can I do?
Well, you can consult with an attorney, and they'll advise you what you need to do.
Okay, so what you do
I got her.
what you do is you file again. Okay, once you have your divorce decree and you can show that you filed in good faith, you didn't have your divorce decree yet, you were waiting for it to come through, and now you have it, and so you're filing again. So if they deny it, you can file again. I wouldn't let too much space go on, and what we're trying to show here is, you really have to be on top of things. Then we'll ask you questions. Why did you wait 3 years to do this? You separated so long ago. And then also just the idea of being respectful to the officer. He's a bit of a grump, okay, but...
I'm never grumpy.
Okay. And then they don't like to be talked over. They don't like it when you say, mm-hmm. They want you to very clearly say yes and no, and to make it very easy for them. And then, if they get a little strong on you, that's okay. Just be kind anyway. There's no reason to say, well, I know everything. I have it all locked up here, when, obviously you don't.
So also, if they issue what's called an NTA, and now you find yourself in front of the judge, you have an opportunity in front of the judge to have the judge review your I-751 petition, and hopefully you'll have the divorce by that time, and the judge can remove your condition and grant your green card. So thanks for watching GrayLaw TV. Click below, like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
What about the notification button?
Okay. There's a notification button, and if you click on that, they'll send you our videos.
Yeah, you'll get our content. It'll pop up. Boop, new video.
Yeah. Boop.
All right.
What will it do, Humberto?
Boop.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Bye.
New Year.